The Metrodome, located in beautiful Minneapolis, Minnesota, will be our site for what should be a good matchup between Jacksonville and Minnesota. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
We won't have to worry about weather conditions as we get ready for the game. Hello, everyone. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here. Here's the opening kick. Jones drew from the 2. Kicker looks ready to get this one started. Let's head down to the field for the opening kickoff. I'm sure they'd like to come away with some points as they take the field for the first time. They'll start at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back, throws left, makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short. He's hit hard on the play. The pass play gives them a gain of 6.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
They line up in a one-back set. Taylor left side. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Just about 3 yards there, and that makes it 3rd down. Garrard steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one in the backfield this time. Looks to pass. Guns it out. This pass is incomplete. Porter was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Podlesh can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 20-yard line. 1st down, 10 to go. Minnesota lines up with 3 receivers. Feeds it to the back. Tackle at the 23. That's a 3-yard gain.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Minnesota comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun. Again with the run. He's dropped at about the 29-yard line. Peterson gains around 6 yards on the run. 3rd and inches. Ball on the 30-yard line. Jackson is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. He's looking to throw. Throws out to the left. Brought down around the 42-yard line. The wideout comes away with a spectacular play.
It's always kind of funny to think about with all the big guys that play the game of football. Sometimes it's the little wide receivers that scare you the most.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42. One man in the backfield. Jackson calls for motion right. They'll throw on 1st down. Looks down the field. Peterson knocks it away. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play. The halfback with the carry.
hit and dropped behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. There for the catch. He's tackled at the 30. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Tackled about the 27-yard line. They pick up 2 yards.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
Berrien motions to the right side. Looks to pass. He's under a heavy rush. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
He steps up. Sacked. They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
He drops back. Rifles it out there. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Looks to pass. He's going to take off. They'll get in for the touchdown. He couldn't find anyone open in the end zone, so he scrambled it in himself.
And that's so frustrating for a defense when you think you have everybody covered. It looks great, and then the quarterback takes off and scrambles in for a touchdown.
This should add the extra point. Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. Taken from the 3-yard line. Brought down at the 35. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Jaguars come out in a shotgun set. They'll throw on 1st down. Passes it. Makes the catch. He's dropped at about the 49-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Throws off his back foot. He's tackled at the 41-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
The defense can't keep giving up yards on penalties like this.
Yeah, it's hard enough in the game today with the rule changes to help the offense to stop an offense anyway, but you can't give away yards.
Sets up the play action. He's scrambling. He throws it. Makes the reception. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Looks to the middle, passes it. Brought down at the 6. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
Williams gets his hand on it. Northcutt was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 6 more yards for the score. Garrard comes to the line under center. He has 2 tight ends. Action. Short pass to his left. Steps out at the 2. Offense comes out 1st and goal, needing a touchdown to tie things up. Setting up play action. He's going to run. He was determined to take that one all the way himself.
That was crafty, wasn't it? A little crafty run that time by the quarterback. He may not be the fastest guy out there, but he had a little slither to him that one.
This kick should knot things up. Here's the kick. Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 1. Drilled at the 23. Their last drive ended in a touchdown, and they take the field again, hoping for a similar result. Jackson hands off. He's hammered in the backfield. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Peterson will run it again. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Jackson set to go to the air, looking for an open man. It's completed. And they get him around the 42-yard line. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
From their own 42-yard line. Minnesota is going with the offset eye backfield. Brought down behind the line. Solid hit with the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
He drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at midfield. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
He's under pressure. He makes another catch. He's brought down at the 15. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
Good gain through the air will set him up with another 1st and 10. The Vikings come out in a single back formation. Hit hard at the 11, and he picks up about 4, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 6, ball on the 11-yard line. The Vikings go with the I formation. They go with a run. And they get him around the 6-yard line. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. Jackson is under center. Single back formation this time. Fakes the run. What a catch! Touchdown! How did he get open for such a big gain?
Well, it just goes to show that you don't have to be the fastest guy on the football field to get open. That time, some physical play, getting off the line of scrimmage, a good quick cut, and he gets it in for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. Williamson has it at the 5. Drilled at the 28-yard line. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Gives it off. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Drops back. Throws on the run. He's brought down at the 43-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Taylor gets the ball left side. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. That brings up second down. 2 yards away here on second down. Taylor is the deep back as they line up in the I. He's looking to throw. And he's dragged down for the sack. It looked like the defensive coordinator called for the blitz at just the right time.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
Gerard drops back. Throws it. And the pass is knocked away. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a third. On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped right around the 36-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. Minnesota comes out with an I formation. Sets up the play action. Catch is made. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. What a play.
We've seen this tight end doing such a nice job all day blocking, and now when he gets in the open field, he makes an explosive play.
He needs to get the pass off. Had his hands on it and dropped it. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Drops back. Scans the field. Pass is complete. The defender gets him to the ground. Wade gains about 5 yards on the play, so that'll make it third down. Two tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. They motion to the left. He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. And they get him about the 25-yard line. Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
I agree. I like the way he stepped up and delivered that throw. He just simply is taking what the defense is giving him.
He looks to throw on first down. Pass completed. He's dropped around the 20-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
Drops back. He's under a heavy rush. Deflected and broken up. Berrien was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. That brings up another third down attempt. Jackson steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Jackson hands off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. So, it's fourth down, and the field goal unit is out to try this 38-yarder. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Jones-Drew has it at the 5. At the 30. Brought down at the 37. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll get the ball here at the 37. First and 10. Jacksonville comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation. Feeds it to the back. Tackled around the 37-yard line. Maybe a yard. That'll bring up second down. Second and 9. Garrard is under center. Single backfield this time. Man, this guy is quick. He's dropped for a loss, and they'll lose a yard there.
That looked painful on that one, and we're talking about the lost art of tackling. Not only was it a big hit, but it was a disciplined hit. Good wrap up, had a way to take him to the ground. Perfect.
He drops back. He's running out of time. It's broken up, and the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
He gets it away. Wade fields it at the 26, and they get him at the 31. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Looks to pass, and they're coming after him. Jackson gets sacked, and the blitz created tremendous pressure.
Yeah, anytime you blitz, you're gambling. Essentially what you're saying is that I think my guys can get to the quarterback before my man coverage breaks down in the secondary. That time, a great blitz, they got there.
Jackson back to pass. Rifles it right. Tipped away. Rice was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 23. Minnesota sets up with 4 receivers. Jackson drops back to pass. He's there for the catch. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. Northcutt awaiting the return. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Northcutt fields it at the 31. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 42. The completed pass goes for a gain of 7.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
He's looking to throw. He throws right. And they get him around the 47-yard line. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell by the pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
Looks to pass. Looking for a receiver. And he catches it. And he's decleated at the 44-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He fakes it. He decides to run. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Gain of 10. 1st down now, and they'll come out in the eye. Garrard sends a man in motion. They go with the run. He doesn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
The Jaguars motion to the right side. They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 33-yard line. Taylor gains about a yard on the play. 3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 33-yard line. Jones-Drew alone in the backfield. Garrard is looking to stay perfect on this drive. It's tipped away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
He gets it away. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Peterson lines up as the deep back, I formation. Draw play. Cuts back and he's dropped. That'll be a 1-yard loss.
Boy, a shot like that, not only does it play well on television today, but tomorrow in that defensive film room, it's going to be even better.
They hand it off. Knocked out around the 27-yard line. Nice job with the running back. That'll give him 7, maybe 8 yards. Single set backfield. They'll throw for the first. He steps up. Oh, and they got him. What can they do to put a stop to this guy getting to the quarterback? And that sack will bring up a 4th down as the offense couldn't get anything going on that series. Northcutt is back awaiting the punt. Punts it. Northcutt fields it at the 34. Brought down at the 50. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Hand off to the left. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. Picked up maybe a foot or two, and that will bring up 2nd down. Jacksonville is going with the offset eye backfield. He drops back to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. And he dropped him in the open field. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
He gets another carry. He got depleted. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Drops back to pass. Passes to his left. And he's drilled at the 27. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Here's a draw. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd and 3 coming up. Ball on the 19-yard line. Garrard is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers. And they'll try and get the first through the air. Comes down with it. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Hands it to the back. And they get him around the 6-yard line. Taylor gets 3 yards on the carry. The offense will line it up at the 6. Garrard comes to the line under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. They'll give it off here. Brought down right around the 4-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less, and so it'll be 3rd down. The Jaguars come out with the offset eye. Nice play fake. Gets away. Crosses the line. Nowhere to go on the quarterback scramble. So it's 4th down, and they'll line up for the short field goal, this one from 22. It's good. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
Hicks from the 5. They get him at the 32-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will start at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10. The defense lines up in the nickel. They're going to pitch it. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. 10-yard gain that time. That brings up 2nd down. Peterson lines up as the single back. They motion to the left. Drops back. Throws out to the right. Tackled right around the 48-yard line. I don't know how he came up with that.
Let's face it, the quarterback got away with one there. That was pretty tight coverage. They squeezed it in there that time, but be careful.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Again with the carry. They tackle him for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Go get it, baby. Red 18. Red 18. Go quick games, 44 press. 44 press.
Again, he'll get the call. He fights forward to around midfield. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Jackson will look to pass. Broken up, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. And they'll down it at the 2. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
He's brought down right around the 4-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Here's the give. He's tackled at the 6. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Brought down at the 7. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
He punts it. Wade takes it at the 47. And they get him at the 37. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Here's a handoff left side. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
On play action. And he goes down. And that's sack number 4 in the game.
The pressure by this defense has been there all day, and offensively, they're just struggling trying to come up with a protection scheme that works.
Drops back. He's under pressure. Knocked away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 25-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. All kinds of pressure. He's dragged down on the play. That was a great job by the corner to get him on the blitz.
If a quarterback's really good, he can anticipate that corner blitz because he sees the coverage shift over to that side. Obviously, you can't blitz a corner and leave the guy open without shifting the coverage. That time, the quarterback had no idea.
He's looking to throw. Fires it right. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Steps up in the pocket. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Gets the pass away. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Gerard will look to pass. Throws a bullet. What an open field tackle. It looks like they're going to go no huddle. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Second down, less than a yard to go. A minute left in the half. Tackled at the 33-yard line. That was an impressive run for the first down.
4-yard gain for a first down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
He drops back. Rockets it out. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
The Jaguars changing their play at the line. Gerard has completed a pass on this drive. And it's knocked loose. He got rocked on that one, and the ball popped right out of there.
Yeah, he got rocked and the ball rolled. There was nothing left after that hit.
Jacksonville comes out in the shotgun. Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down football is hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Drops back. Looks left. Throws. He's tackled at the 20. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Jacksonville takes a timeout, and that was their last timeout. 1st and 10, ball on the 20. And right down the middle. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. The kick. Hicks takes it at the 4. He left the defender grabbing air. Hit and dropped at the 34-yard line. They'll start at the 34. The Vikings go with the I formation. He's brought down around the 36-yard line. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 17-13. The kick is away. Dropped at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Looking to throw. Gets rid of the ball. Brought down around the 44-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back on 1st down. Looking for an open man. And it's completed. And he's hammered at the 45. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty those guys. They come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped about the 43-yard line. The misdirection play gets a yard at the most. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Peterson takes the give. And he's crushed at the 44. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Makes the short throw. Tackled around the 28-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
But you'd never know it if you were watching the quarterback. He stood in there strong, completely relaxed, and made that defense pay that time.
They motion to the left. On the ground with a tailback. And they get him at the 26-yard line. Peterson gains around 3 yards on the run. 2 tight end formation this time. Fakes to the back. Passes to his left. This pass is incomplete. Yancoat was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The Jaguars line up with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass. Rifles it to the left. It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
kick is up. It's got the distance. Right down the middle. He put that one right through the upright. He kicks it. Jones drew from the 2. Hit and dropped at the 29-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. The halfback with the carry. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. They get around 5 yards from the halfback. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Lewis motions to the left side. There's a play fake. Throws while on the run. It's dropped. Williams was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball on their own 34. Jones Drew lines up as the single back. Jacksonville sends a man in motion to the right. Back to throw. Under heavy pressure. Is there for the catch. He's hammered in the backfield. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Wade back deep to return. Gets the punt away. Makes the fair catch. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Single back formation. Here's the give. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Gain of 2.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please.
Looking to throw. Defense is getting pressure. And he caught it. And they get him at the 43-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
They'll throw on 1st down. Goes through his read. And he just got hammered. He's not looking real happy after taking a shot like that.
And I can't say I blame him. You know that one had to hurt. And that's one you go back in the huddle and you see these big offensive linemen looking a little sheepish and going, I'm sorry, man, sorry.
Swim.
He's dropped right around the 42-yard line. Peterson gets about 4 yards on the play. 3rd down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Taylor, the lone back. Jackson sends a man in motion. He drops back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. Brings it in. Tackled around the 49-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that 1st down.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Play action. They get to it. And they came with just too much pressure for the offensive line to handle.
Yeah, that was a great job getting past the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. It's one thing when you blitz is that you create one-on-one matchups up front, and that time the defensive end able to take advantage.
Looks to pass. Flips it out short. He's brought down around the 26-yard line. Lewis picks up about 4 yards with the catch. That'll bring up third down. Minnesota brings in their prevent defense. There are 7 DBs on the field. He drops back. Short pass to his left. He's tackled around the 34-yard line. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
He punts it, and they make the fair catch. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Out of the I formation. Play fake. Strong throw. Tackled around the 48-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt, is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
Drops back. Scans the field. Takes a shot deep to the right. Tipped away. Rice was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 48. Minnesota is going with the offset I backfield. Gets the pass out. Brings this one in. He's dropped at the 23-yard line. He can provide some excitement.
Yeah, let's face it, the wide receivers in the NFL today are really the home run hitters. If you compare them to baseball, they're the guys that can knock it out of the park, and he is teeing a few up today.
Tries for the end zone. Defender gets his hand on it. Wade was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Offset I formation in the backfield. Minnesota motions right. Here's the halfback. Brought down around the 18-yard line. The running back picks up 6 on play. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Jackson sends a man in motion. Here's the give. He's brought down around the 13-yard line. Nice run there. It will be enough to move the chain.
Draw play. Running backs love that play because it gives them an opportunity to get the ball in the backfield 4 or 5 yards deep, take a good look at the defense, figure out where the holes are, and pick up the gainer. There it was a nice first down.
They hand it off again. He's dropped at the 11. 2-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. They're 10 yards away. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They hand it off. And they get him right around the 4-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. That'll bring up 3rd down. Jackson lines up under center. Single back formation this time. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And it looks short from up here. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
And he makes it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. He kicks it. Williamson fields it at the 7. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. Jacksonville goes with the ace set here. Hands it to the back. Brought down around the 38-yard line. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up 2nd down. The defense lines up in the nickel. Garrard drops to throw. Looking for an open man. Williams catches it. Interception. Tackled at the 43-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Tosses it out. Dropped behind the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Gain of 2.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Louis kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Down in the end zone for a touchback. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. He drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 37. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
He looks to throw on first down, under heavy pressure, and it's knocked down. He tried to thread the needle on that last one and threw it right into coverage.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Jacksonville motions right. Looks to pass. Gets the ball away. What a hit! So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
On play action. And he catches another. He's dropped around the 25-yard line. And a great pass play that time.
Oops. That was just superior play calling that time on the offense. They sucked the defense in with the play action and got it in behind.
So it's now 1st and 10 after the big pass play. One-man backfield. They give it to the tailback. And they get him at the 18-yard line. They get a good 7 yards on that play. That brings up 2nd down. They line up at the 18. Taylor lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Again with the carry. He lost yardage on the play. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
The Jaguars come out with 4 wide receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun. He drops back to pass. He tries to scramble. The quarterback is dropped, and they couldn't have asked for better timing on the sack.
The quarterback's going to have to start changing up his snap count a little bit because right now we're seeing this defensive line getting off the ball faster than the offensive line. If he doesn't start changing it up, it's going to be a tough afternoon for him.
And it's good. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. Pretty tight game as we head to the 4th. Our score, the Vikings 23, the Jaguars 16. Here's the kick. He can't bring him down. Drilled at the 26-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The offense will take over at the 26-yard line. 1st down, 10 to go. He's looking to throw. He's still going. And can you believe it? That makes sack number 6 for the game.
This is an offensive line that's been known to struggle at times, but 6 sacks, are you kidding me? This is like the swinging gate theory here. Put a body in front of somebody out there. Give the quarterback a chance.
Peterson on the inside handoff. Brought down around the 23-yard line. Gain of 4, and that makes it 3rd down. From their own 23-yard line. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. He fights forward to about the 26. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess, but at least in this situation, it's a 4th quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Northcutt fields it at the 30. Tackled at the 33-yard line. And that wasn't a very impressive return on that one.
Well, at least he got a few yards on that play. You'd expect a little bit more out of a return man, but I'm not so sure if the kick coverage was so good or the return was not so good, but either way, a little short gain on that one.
Back to throw. Gets the pass away. At the 40. At the 30. He's tackled at the 20-yard line. And that was a huge gain through the air.
There's nothing like a big pass play to spark an offense. You can see the enthusiasm now, not just in the quarterback and the receivers, but also in those big guys up front.
It's the tailback. He's dropped at the 18-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. The Jaguars come out with the offset eye. And they get him at the 16-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run. 3rd down, 6 yards to the first. The Jaguars line up in an I formation. Garrard dropping back. Gets it off. He makes another reception on the drive. Some smart football by the quarterback on that last play, and he's now up over 300 yards passing for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
Little handoff. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. He broke it open for a big-time run.
That's a money play right there. That's exactly why these running backs make the kind of money that they do, because they have the ability to break a big one just like that.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He breaks the tackle. Dropped at the 33-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. The Vikings come out in the ace formation. He fakes it. Still moving. Completed. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 37. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Drops back. Left side. Going deep. Batted away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Fakes the run. Short pass to his left. He makes a great open field tackle. The offense wasn't able to hold on to the ball long on that series.
Blah. That's what that offensive series was. Just blah. They got nothing going there.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 36-yard line. If the offense can air it out as effectively as they did on their last drive, it's going to be a long day for everyone on that defense. Garrard on 1st down with the pass. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Another positive gain, and that gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make. He's somebody, we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially constantly in big situations.
Feeds it to the back. And they get him at the 48-yard line. Taylor gains about 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Jaguars come out in the ace formation. This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
The offense is moving in the wrong direction after that.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
On play action, he's dropped. Everything seemed to work exactly how they drew it up on that one.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
Drops back. Short throw to the right. And he's out around the 42-yard line. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. He punts it. Fielded at the 19. Tackled at about the 29-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 30. The backfield is in the offset I formation. The Vikings motion to the left side. Peterson off the left side. He didn't get back to the line. He just didn't have a whole lot of blocks to work with on the counter.
And you have to be able to get that counter play going. When the penetration gets there and it forces those offensive linemen to go back just a little bit deeper, it throws off the timing of the entire play.
Back to pass. He throws left. He's brought down right around the 44-yard line. He found his halfback, and it turned into a big gain.
And those quarterbacks love padding their stats by dumping one off to a halfback and letting him go to work.
First and 10. Ball on the 45. Jackson comes to the line under center. Single backfield. They hand it off. Right by the tackler. He's tackled around the 38-yard line. And that was a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down. Jackson is under center. Two backs in the eye. Jackson gives it up the middle. Tackled at the 33-yard line. This defense needs to get a hold of this run game.
Sometimes when you get it back with this kind of talent, it can be so difficult to get him on the ground.
They line up in an eye. Looks to pass. Passes to his left. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 25. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Gives to the back. He's finally pushed out of bounds. It's going to be first and goal. That's 100 well-earned yards for the running back.
Well-earned is right, because he's had to fight for most of these yards out here today. No gain was easy. This is going to be one of those hot tub nights tonight. He's going to be a little sore.
Pressure squarely on the defense here as they look for the goal line stand that would hold them to just a field goal. Jackson gives it left. He's brought down around the 3-yard line. Peterson gets 6 yards on the play. The defense is backed up against their own end zone here. They're crowding that line of scrimmage. passes to the end zone.
Pass incomplete.
Rice wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Right down the middle. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. The kick. Gathered at the 6. Hit and dropped at the 38. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Taylor is the single setback. Garrard drops back. He throws right. And it's caught. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Taylor takes the give. Brought down behind the line. No gain. That'll bring up third down. Third down and 7. Ball on the 41. Nickel package on defense. Garrard drops back to pass. With the catch. He's dropped at the 50. The defense just didn't match up
One average against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Jacksonville goes with the ace set here. He drops back to pass. He goes for it all. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Looks to pass. Looks down the field. There for the reception. Tackled at the 41-yard line. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. Times have we seen a ball like that picked off.
Keep the chains moving.
Third down conversion's always so important in a football game, but when you can convert on third down on the ground, it just is a little bit extra special.
Hands it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Back to pass. The pass is away. He leaps. It's caught. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. The snap was good. The hold was good, but he just couldn't get it through the uprights. So the score is still the Jaguars 23, the Vikings 26. straight ahead with a fullback. He's tackled at the 32-yard line, and the fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Base. Get it back. Nickel. Rush. Go. Come on now. Let's go. Turbo. Let's get a stop. Right. Hard.
Play action. There for the catch. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. Pickup of about 8. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. The Vikings come out with the offset I. Inside handoff. He's brought down right around the 42-yard line, and that should just about do it.
That was a big-time clutch run right there to try and seal this game up. It looks like all they're going to have to do now is just sit on the ball.
Gives to the back. He fights forward to about the 46. A pickup of about 3. That'll bring up second down. Single back formation. Peterson off the left side. Fumble on the play. The defense comes up with the loose ball.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Here we go. Hard count.
Pitch left. He's pushed out at the 24-yard line. Not smart. It was a pretty good run, but he should have stayed in bounds.
Yeah, that was a nice-looking play all the way up to the point where the back decided that he was going to step out of bounds. I don't care what kind of hit you're going to take on that play. You have to leave it on the field of play so that clock keeps running.
On play action, Jackson gets sacked. This has just been an unbelievable day for the defense. They've now recorded their 7th sack of the game.
The defensive coordinator had a great plan coming into this one. He knew his defensive front was better than this offensive line. He is attacked consistently throughout this game, and it has just been too much for this offense.
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. Brought down at the 27-yard line. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry. Fourth down. This one will be from 44 yards out. Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
Kicks it off. Williamson from the 5. He's hammered at the 31. This is obviously a big possession. They have to get the ball in the end zone right here.
Well, this is it, their last opportunity. The one positive part of this for the offense, though, is that everything becomes 4-down territory. So typically on offense, you get 3 downs. Now you get 4.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. And he made a great open field tackle. Completed pass, good for a gain of 10 or so. The defense sets up in the nickel. The Jaguars changing their play at the line. It's a fake spike. He throws short. He's tackled around the 48-yard line, and that was a gain of 7. Taylor is the single setback. Garrard changes the play at the line. It's a fake. Short pass to his left. Taylor was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. So this is it right here. One last play and one last chance to win the game. If they can get the Hail Mary, they'll pull out the miracle win. Looks to pass. He needs to get the pass off. Makes the catch. He makes the tackle, and he had nothing but green grass in front of him. And that's how you play pitch and catch.
To me, that's the difference in a college quarterback and a professional quarterback. That little touch throw, over the top, beautiful timing. That was a pretty play.
And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Vikings 29, the Jaguars 23.